Hello, this is Crypto Neptune, and in today's video, we're going to look at the recent price action of Telcoin. We're going to talk about that executive order that Donald Trump passed down and how that's impactful to Telcoin. We're going to talk about also in today's video the Made in the USA update, which is an eyebrow raiser for Telcoin, and a quick message from Patrick Gerhart as he was in an interview, and we want to quickly break down some of the information that he's providing. So remember, nothing I say is financial advice, only use risk capital, and thank you to those who continue to support the channel. So looking at Telcoin, it is down 6.10% over the last 24 hours, and we're sitting at 0.006 and some change. So a little bit of a pullback. Now, if we're looking over the last 7 days, we're up 9.98%, and the market cap is sitting at 524 million. So a nice market cap, and I believe we can get to that 3 billion market cap, but double that. So this bull run totally different. I feel like a massive run is definitely due for Telcoin. Not financial advice, just my opinion. And then this volume, like I've mentioned before, in order for Telcoin to get to the next level, this volume needs to be up significantly. So I feel more and more eyes will be on Telcoin, which will help with this volume. So we'll just keep an eye out and see how this buy pressure is looking. But this is what we're looking at for price action. Now, getting over to the executive order. So we want to look at the kind of the executive order and what's that's happening. So this is what we're going to cover today. We're going to look at the crypto executive order, made in the USA list, like I mentioned, and then Patrick Gerhart on future of crypto. So we're going to look at these three pieces here. But jumping back over to X, so it basically states here, President Trump POTUS today signed an executive order aiming to position the U.S. as the world leader in crypto and blockchain, including a ban on centralized bank digital currencies. Here's why that's important for Telcoin and the industry. So it's a breakdown article in here, and then it says here there are only two ways forward for the Internet of Money, the digital equivalent of handing someone a $10 bill. The first in the first is the China style CBDC, where everyone becomes a direct consumer of their respective central bank. This model has frightened implications for privacy and liberty, since the government would be able to decide if and when you can transact in the first place. So we definitely don't want that, because you don't want your assets frozen at any time. So that has to be moved off the table. And then the second way, the free world model, maintaining a bank intermediary between customers and central banks via regulated bank issued stablecoins. This is what we've envisioned since we started working with Mike Flood on the Nebraska Financial Innovation Act, and what we are delivering with Telcoin Bank. Yeah, so this is the way, having the regulated bank issued digital cash back 1-to-1. So this here is the blueprint. So essentially, Mike Flood, Paul Nooner, and team, they can essentially just talk to Trump and say, hey, here's the blueprint, implement it into the implement it nationally, and you're good to go. We've already done the work. And it says we're currently awaiting final approval in Nebraska for Telcoin Bank, a digital asset bank, after our public hearing last month, issuing a regulated EUSD digital cash stablecoin trusted in mainline wire to the existing financial system, would realize blockchain's potential to finally make crypto usable by offering next generation payments and financial services that are cheaper and faster than traditional alternatives. Yeah, so this is the way, blockchain technology, cheaper, more efficient. This is the way we want to go. And then down here, they have some information about, read more about our vision for Telcoin Bank and American Banker, and be sure to give us a follow to hear more about our push to become the first regulated retail crypto bank and first bank issuer of stablecoins in the United States. So Telcoin has been doing a great job of just trying to be out there and be visible. But this is cool because what Telcoin is doing aligns with what the government is doing, and it's going to help far as that crypto adoption. And kind of coming back over here, so this is huge. Like essentially, Mike Flood is the kind of the go between, like tying all these together. Paul Nooner, and which Telcoin has said in the past, they're willing to work with the government, help the government move the nation forward. This is this here is visibility, but the key is Mike Flood. Mike Flood casually shilling this to Donald Trump, and we've seen Mike Flood in interviews casually shill Telcoin. So if he just kind of casually shills Telcoin to Trump, that could potentially give more visibility to Telcoin because it's going to be on that stockpile of crypto he talked about. He's looking to have a stockpile of U.S. made cryptos in which it'll kind of bring more visibility to crypto and kind of catapult it in the US. So interesting to see kind of how all this plays out and more information, but it's the all the tea leaves that Telcoin leadership has been making, and also the information I'm seeing on X from Telcoin themselves leads me to believe that these three could potentially be working together. So we will see more on that. Now, the Made in USA list is was purely kind of set up on the backs of Telfam. Huge shouts out to Telfam because on CoinGecko, a Made in the USA list was made when Trump basically said, "Hey, there could be some." Well, the rumor has been circulating that there could be potential of no capital gains tax on US cryptos. So that led CoinGecko and I believe CoinMarketCap to create a Made in the USA list. Telfam realized that Telcoin was not on there, and they quickly swooped in and said, "Hey, CoinGecko, you need to add us." So, lo and behold, if you go over here to CoinGecko and you scroll down, lo and behold, Telcoin is on this list. That's huge visibility for Telcoin because millions and millions of people visit CoinGecko on a daily basis, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour. You get the point, but this is a huge get for Telcoin to be on this list. And it's one of those situations where you don't know what you can achieve unless you ask for something. And that's what happened here. So I definitely commend Telfam for that. And moving on. So what else has Telcoin been doing to get more visibility? They've been doing like a lot of interviews. Patrick Gerhart he has he's been doing interviews with CBS News, American Banker. He's been kind of like low key, just been out there talking about Telcoin, what they have to offer, but also just the future of crypto in general. So what we're going to do is play kind of like a short clip of Patrick talking about the future of crypto and what he kind of envisions.
The fintech community, is it like fintech people versus crypto people, or are crypto people like, oh yeah, this is what a fintech person aspires to be? Like, what's that relationship like?
I don't think there's so much animosity. I think there's a lot of curiosity in the fintech world in regards to crypto and the blockchain. So I think you're going to see a lot more people probably that may have historically been hesitant with crypto be more open to it, especially considering you not only have companies and banks, financial institutions across the world promoting it, wanting to, utilize it, but you're also seeing customers, their day-to-day customers want to get into it. And once, the population of a country starts getting behind something, regardless of your views on it, you're gonna have to start following suit at some point. So I would say at this point, fintech and crypto, they're becoming very, very close quickly.
Yeah, so that's a great point there by Patrick. And again, more visibility for Telcoin as you have your bank president out there, grassroots effort, out there talking to any media platform he can. And I want to give him his props for that. So he's out there doing the best he can to talk about Telcoin. But yeah, at some point, if you see everybody adopting crypto, you're going to have to pay attention and adopt crypto. The president has said loud and clear, we are moving forward with AI and crypto, and we're going to be kind of like the gold rush for all things crypto in the US. And there's going to be a huge easing of crypto. So, a lot of curiosity now from banks, from merchants, everyday consumers. A lot of people are curious as far as what is happening with crypto. And Telcoin is going to be at that forefront. It's just a matter of once that bank approval goes through, it's going to be sky's the limit from there. And kind of going back to my list here, and remember, Telcoin is trying to be the first digital asset bank and also have legally issued stablecoins back 1 to 1, right? Because they have to have that capital backed 1 to 1, but the consumer can use it at their own leisure. That is the most important piece. It is decentralized. There's no centralized nature. There's no government control over it. Telcoin essentially went to the government and said, okay, this is what we want to do with crypto, how we want to do it, how we want to protect the privacy of consumers and but allow them to transact that as they want to. And then the government said, "Hey, okay, we're down with that." And that was essentially it. This is essentially Paul Nooner and team asking for what they want. They ask for permission. When you ask for permission, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get it. They ask for permission. Mike Flood, again, he's played a huge piece in all this, and we depend on him to casually shield Telcoin to everybody. So I know the name has come up several times with Trump and team, so we will see. But that is essentially it in this video. Crypto executive order, a check mark for Telcoin. Made in USA list for Telcoin. Check mark for Telcoin. Patrick Gerhart on the future of crypto and out there doing whatever he can to put Telcoin's name out there. Check mark for Telcoin. I want to thank you for listening to this video and thanks for stopping by.